Looking for financial insights you can trust?
How do you protect yourself as an investor? What's the strategy?
I think it's really simple. I think you just want to be diversified in your portfolio.
The Payne family brings real-world experience to every conversation.
Well, I think that's the problem right now is, right, a lot of people that are close to retirement, they're taking so much risks. And if we do get a big sell-off, it could derail their retirement.
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Okay, only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... There, the last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
Sunday morning. With us today is Senator George Borrello from Chautauqua County in Western New York.
You got it.
And am I getting better at pronouncing Chautauqua?
Yes, you are, sir. Very proud of you. Thank you.
Give us an update. What the heck is going on in our state? And I think you told me that you're concerned about crime.
Yes, and apparently the governor is not, because once again she's trying to cherry pick some data. So Governor Hochul recently said that gun crime is down in New York State, but what she does is she cherry picks certain data and she's comparing 2024 to 2021. But the reality is the only comparison needs to be pre-bail reform and post-bail reform. Now, bail reform and the other failed criminal justice reforms under one-party Democrat rule started in 2019. So if you compared pre-bail reform to 2024 data, all major crimes are up 26%, John, 26%, including gun crime. So to compare 2021 to 2024 is just her trying to say, don't believe your lying eyes, folks. But the reality is this. New Yorkers fear being a victim of crime. Survey after survey shows that most New Yorkers fear that they'll be a victim of crime. And look at what we see on our streets, in the subways in New York City, and in every small community across New York State, crime is up. And the governor knows that this is going to have a bad impact on her next year. So she's trying to pretend like it's not happening.
Wow. And I mean, it's an election year next year. And I think the number one item that we all talk about is quality of life. And taxes, well, that's way out of control, too.
Yeah, and by the way, affordability is the big topic, right, John? And right now we're hearing that, car insurance. New York State has the most expensive car insurance in the nation. Well, guess what? Car theft is up 150% since bail reform, 150%. And everyone knows someone who's been a victim of car theft or even vandalism. The city of Rochester in Western New York, the car theft is huge there. So you want to know why your car insurance is going up? It's because there's no consequences for people that steal cars. Here's the problem with Democrats. They think that whether it's car theft, whether it's shoplifting, whether it's smash and grabs or burglary, oh, don't worry, you have insurance. That's a victimless crime in their minds, in their twisted version of criminal justice. But that's the problem. It's costly. Every type of insurance, your home insurance, your car insurance, is up because of Democrats' pro-criminal policies. And if you want to talk about affordability, we need to talk about fixing crime.
And I understand that. What we're all concerned about is an exodus of businesses and as well as consumers and people that live here a long time. Have you seen any of that, or what are the statistics on that?
Yeah, well, first of all, New York State leads the nation in outmigration. More people leave New York State for other places than any other state in the nation. And by the way, our former governor, Andrew Cuomo, said, it's because of the weather. Well, guess what? We lose most of our population, not to Florida, but to New Jersey, which I don't think has much different weather than we have, right? But we also lose businesses to states like Texas and Florida and other places where there are lower taxes and less regulation. This is a big problem, particularly in Western New York and upstate New York in general. But even in New York City, John, there are neighborhoods, densely populated neighborhoods, that because of crimes like shoplifting, don't have pharmacies anymore. I mean, you can walk around neighborhoods in boroughs like Queens and the Bronx where you can't find a grocery store or a pharmacy. You know this. You're in the grocery store business. How could a city?
Well, a lot of the grocery stores, a lot of the supermarkets, a lot of the drugstores have closed up because, especially in New York City and New York State, that the people shoplift. Nobody goes to jail.
No consequences.
So there's no consequences. And I did a big set with CBS News for national news on Thursday, I believe, Thursday or Friday, and it was a big segment for them too. I mean, there's no consequences for walking into a store, stealing as much as you can, and if the security guard sues you, hits you, grabs you, you sue him. Guess what? The store loses.
Exactly. And John, we're seeing the impact of that without a doubt. Well, here's the thing. Under bail reform and the other criminal justice reforms that have been disastrous for New York, 90% of crimes are no longer bail eligible. 90%. Basically, Democrats think the only time a crime is worthy of punishment is if somebody dies. And even then, that's questionable, as we've seen our radical far-left parole board release cop killer after cop killer, murderer after murderer back onto our streets prematurely. So this is the real problem. The root of all evil is Democrats' soft on crime policies and their twisted version of social justice that has allowed criminal after criminal to walk our streets and emboldened by them, by their soft on crime policies. It has to stop. This is, you want to talk about affordability, you want to talk about quality of life, you want to talk about the mass exodus of people from New York State. It's all based on the fact that people don't feel that New York State is safe or affordable. And that has to change. We need a change in leadership in Albany.
Well, Senator George Borrello, Chautauqua County, thank you so much for your update. And let's talk again real soon.
Will do. Thanks so much, John.
Looking for financial insights you can trust?
How do you protect yourself as an investor? What's the strategy?
I think it's really simple. I think you just want to be diversified in your portfolio.
The Payne family brings real-world experience to every conversation.
Well, I think that's the problem right now is, right, a lot of people that are close to retirement, they're taking so much risks. And if we do get a big sell-off, it could derail their retirement.
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. And Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day, yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.